Okay, Yoriko Tatsumi, my go-to person for everything about Japanese culture and Kansai, Osaka area. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
So what story do you have for us today?
Yeah, so, Kansai people and Tokyo people are different, especially in the way we speak. And Kansai people are fun to be with because I'm from Kansai, so the purpose of a conversation is having fun. So,
Can I ask you briefly to define Kansai?
Kansai is a west part of Japan, and Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe. There are three big cities, and Kyoto is the ancient chapter of Japan, and Osaka is a kind of used to be a kitchen for Kyoto, and Kobe is a port city, and the Kansai has three big cities: Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, and
The other day, somebody told me, oh, I didn't know that in Japan you kind of think of West versus East because many foreigners think it's like North versus South. But we do kind of think of...
Yeah, we do divide Japan into West and East.
But Osaka is not exactly West-West. I mean, for
it's not West-West. Yeah, compared to Tokyo, Osaka is located in the west part of Japan. That's why we call that area Kansai. It means west part of Japan.
Thank you for defining this. Okay, so cultural differences.
Yeah.
So, communication.
Communication. Yeah. Because so Kansai people are very fun to talk with, and because we have a conversation to have fun. That is the most important thing. So we entertain each other. Okay, so like, entertain me. I'm going to entertain you. So you have to have something funny and something witty to share with other people. So we take turns and share stories, and people laugh. Ha 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 ha. So I grew up in this culture, in this conversation culture, and I moved to live in Tokyo when I was 26, 7. I forgot how old I was, but so first...
A couple of years ago, I guess.
Thank you. Yeah, a couple of years ago. And so I got surprised, or I got puzzled by the way people here talked, because apparently there is no purpose at all. People talk because they want to talk. And other people respond by saying "sonanda, sonanda." And "sonanda" means nothing.
"Sonanda."
Yeah, "sonanda, sonanda." Or "sonan desu ne." So, because people in Kanto speak because they want to talk.
For the purpose of talking.
Yeah, because they want to feel relaxed. That's why they start talking, and other people put up with him or her, no matter how boring or how dull the story is. So here, being polite is the most important thing.
In Tokyo.
In Tokyo. So here, okay, I can put up with their boring story. So please forgive me if I speak something boring. So completely different.
I know that when you're saying these things, you don't necessarily mean to be critical. You kind of think of it as something also positive too, because it's relaxing. And
relaxing. So because I have lived in Saitama for about 25 years. Almost 30 years. So now I'm quite used to living here. I'm quite used to conversation style here. In a way, it's really comfortable because I don't have to be witty, or I don't have to be funny. I don't have to be concerned about, entertaining, people. So it's like here, having a conversation is like taking a relaxing bath.
Sometimes I meet people from Tokyo and they are very polite and they are very easy going and they kind of agree with me.
Yeah.
Like if I say something, they go, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh.
Yeah. So in a way, so being polite is the most important thing. But, in Osaka, people are a little bit more honest.
And loud and...
Yeah, loud and honest. And if you start talking about something boring, probably somebody else cuts in and stop you. So it's kind of very lively and competitive atmosphere when Kansai people have a conversation.
So it's kind of hard for people who are quiet, or how do you say, introvert, to be participating in conversation with Kansai people. Then.
Yeah, I think so. So introvert Kansai people, if they come to live in Tokyo, they will be very happy. They will feel very happy. And I'm not an introvert. I'm a kind of the person who I used to enjoy my friends when I was in school. But still, I feel comfortable to live here because I don't have to do anything funny, or I can relax. Yeah, so it's very different. And I think that the Tokyoite living in Osaka, surrounded by Osakans, would feel overwhelmed by a bunch of noisy, active people.
I actually recently attend a shogi tournament party every 2 months.
Oh.
It's a bunch of people from Kansai.
They're funny, right?
It's so loud and, yeah, they're funny. They kind of negate you. Chauyaro. They say, no, that's not right. As opposed to, そうなんですか.
Yeah, because chauyaro is kind of rude. I don't agree with you, right? So yes. Tokyo people wouldn't say something like that. They would say, そうなんですね, そうなんですか, all the time.
Once in a while, though, there's like a couple of people from Tokyo attending, and they look very quiet. I can tell, even without talking to them, because they look kind of quiet. Do you think am I over-exaggerating or overthinking about this?
I don't think so. I sometimes feel the same way. Tokyo people tend to be very quiet, and they are very careful. They are probably try to understand the atmosphere, or try to understand what kind of people they are, and they are very, very, very kind of in a way polite, but in a way very careful to judge people. But Osaka people are more kind of brave. They like to mingle people. They like to meet new people. So the atmosphere or is very different in Osaka and Tokyo.
Like a distance between people is kind of closer, I think. Like when I was riding a train in Osaka, 例えば if I don't know where to get off, I say, excuse me, 天満橋に行きたいんですけども how do I get there? And then one obasan was like, oh, 2 stations away. And imagine that she leaves before it's my stop, and somebody else who was hearing my conversation would tell me, oh, it's your stop.
Yeah. So people just
they kind of collaborate.
Collaborate. People participate in somebody else's conversation.
頼んでもないのに.
Yeah.
In English, 頼んでもないのになんていうんですかね. Even without asking them.
Yeah. So it's funny. So yeah, I had a similar experience in when I was in college, and my friend and I had a party at my place, and everybody got together, and so of course there are people who didn't know how to get to my place, and one of my friends called another friend of mine, and they had a conversation. I wasn't there because I was shopping. They had a conversation and how can I get to Takarazuka? My
ちょっとなんか声がちょっと小さくなったような気がするん
Okay.
ですけど。あ、
How
that's better.
okay. How can I get to Takarazuka? And so my friend didn't know how to get to Takarazuka. They had a conversation over the phone.
声がちょっと大きすぎるんで。
Sorry, over the phone.
はい。
And in those days, people didn't have cell phones. So when I was in college, people used to use a public phone. So my two friends had a conversation over the public phone. But the oji-san, middle-aged man, standing next to me, jumped in the conversation. Okay, so if we want to go to Takarazuka, take that train. It's really funny.
I really like that lively culture of Kansai.
Yeah, very friendly and friendly atmosphere and friendly people are very friendly.
But the next topic, even among themselves, am I right that they tend to think of themselves as Osaka-jin or Kyoto-jin and Nara, and they tend to think of, okay, we're different. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Stereotypes.
Yeah, stereotypes. And I think people like finding the differences. So Kansai people are Kansai people. We are all the same from the viewpoint of, Tokyoites. But people like to find the differences, small differences. So Kyoto people in Kyoto are a little bit quieter than Osaka people. And Osaka people are honest and probably the noisiest among the three, Kyoto people, Osaka people, and the people in Nara or Kobe. And the way Kyoto people speak is really elegant, and they are quiet, and their personality is a kind of introvert compared to Osaka people. And I used to go to a small Japanese restaurant in Kyoto before I came to Tokyo. I still remember the way the old lady there spoke to me. She often said, "Obudodosu."
Obudodosu, grapes.
Obudodosu? Obu is a hot tea, hot Japanese tea.
ぶどうなんかのかと思う。
No, it's not obudo. Obu means obu. Obu is hot Japanese tea.
Okay.
So I still remember the way she offered a cup of hot tea at the end of the meal. Obudodosu. It's really kind of elegant way of speaking. So, yeah, we are different.
My final question is that people from Kansai tend to speak Kansai even when they move to Tokyo. Am I right about that? Are they like, do you think they are not very good at Hyojungo?
No. So forgive me if I sound a bit arrogant, but the Kansai people think our accent is the original accent. So we don't have to change. So we can speak Hyojungo, we can speak standard Japanese, but we don't. Yeah, it's a bit arrogant, cocky.
There are lots of YouTube videos made by Kansai-jin, and they at least try speaking standard, at least for the first 5 seconds. 皆さん、こんにちは。私の見ていただいてありがとう。せやけどね、とか、なんか、they quickly turn into Kansai. Is it like they give up or they just feel like, okay, my first 5 seconds will be standard Japanese?
I think, first they try to speak formally, but after 5 or 6 minutes, their true personality, appears,
Okay.
Because, Kansai people want to be honest and, be friendly. To be friendly with other people, we have to be honest. So that's why their true personalities appear after 5 or 6 minutes. So that's why they start to speak with Kansai bang.
Somewhat seriously, Japan is suffering from like low birth rate, and people don't get married like the way they used to, right? But can I say that maybe in Kansai, it's easier for people to get to know each other and like couples to get married because they are more frank and honest, while in Tokyo they have to use polite language, so that gets in the way of couples to...
I wouldn't think so. I think that, why young people don't get married, it's not because of the, culture. I think the problem is related with the economy. So that's why, if young people's income will increase, I think they will start getting married.
But I feel like when I'm talking to people from Osaka or Kansai, I feel like, I can be their friends easily.
Yeah. People, yeah.
But when I'm talking with people from Tokyo, and if they are so polite, I feel like, do I forever use this polite language? I begin to feel a little nervous about that.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that affect the way people interact. And
I wouldn't think so. Becoming friends and getting married are a little bit different. So, but it's true that Kansai people tend to have more friends than Tokyo people. I think it's true. And if you're a foreigner coming to Japan for the first time, I think I recommend you go to Osaka because people are friendlier and open to new things, open to other people. So the atmosphere that you feel is different, probably different.
Honestly, I feel like my world is full of Kansaijin. For some reason, wherever I look, it's all from Kansai or West Japan. And even on my Facebook, all of them or most of them are from...
Yeah.
So, because I went to college in Kyoto. So
yeah, that's yeah.
もう関西人から逃げられない. I can't get away from them.
Yeah, because
どうしたらいいでしょうか?
So because Kansai people never stop, being a Kansai. even if they live in America, even if they live in London, or they are Kansai, no matter where they go.
I was at a hotel in New York on a family trip, Manhattan, and it was a hotel, maybe a big hotel, Hilton or something. And in a split second of an elevator ride, maybe that lasted only 15 seconds, Kansai-jin no hito ga ite, there were two Kansai women. And in between this 15 seconds, they kind of asked me a lot of questions, like, where can I get a iron board around here?
Yeah.
And they also asked me, they told me it's in the closet. What does closet mean? I think they were talking about a closet.
I see.
Because they told, hotel staff told them, it's in the closet or something.
Okay, I see.
But the way they come into your face, like so quickly, I think it's...
Yeah, because Kansai people tend to be open to other people, and so for Kansai people, most Kansai people, doors are open to other people. Okay, come in. But I let you come in. So, but please let me come in. So that's the atmosphere that the Kansai people have, and some Tokyo people don't like this atmosphere. Okay, I want to be left alone. Don't come inside.
Okay, so I hope to hear from viewers of this, questions and comments about this conversation.
Yeah. Thank you. It was
Yoriko Tatsumi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.